The Voice Season 26 Episode 19 Recap. Audiences deliver an obvious instant save. There have been many eliminations thus far on The Voice Season 26, but eliminating 3 finalists after an incredible first live show. It's rough. The power is no longer in the coach's hands. Now the blame will be solely placed on America. Yes, it's on you, voters. Only 5 artists will be moving into the finals next week. 4 are guaranteed. That final spot comes down to that instant save. Before we discuss the competitive performances, let's get the evening's fluff out of the way. The night begins with the Queen of Country, Reba McEntire, performing her longest-running #1 hit, Consider Me Gone. Her performance coincides with the vinyl release of her album, Keep On Loving You. Listen, no matter the decade, no matter the industry, Reba McEntire continues to prove that she's one of a kind. Now, Reba is not the only coach getting the spotlight. Gwen Stefani debuts her new single, Somebody Else's. Here's the thing. The woman does not age, nor show signs that she's not in her 20s still. Perhaps joined by a regional production of Hair, Gwen Stefani is here to make it clear she's still got it. This new single is fire. It's exceptional. Stream it. The final non-competitive performance came from October London. If you didn't know who he was before this performance, you do now. As a member of Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg is quite lucky to have him on his real-life team. Now, Michael Bublé may not have had a connection to any performances, but he had a pretty exceptional night. Not because he was the star of the Time Filer, the scene's outtake blooper reel, but because America loves his team, not to bury the lead or anything. The first half of the evening is spent focusing on the positive. Wedged in between the trio of performances, host Carson Daly does his best, Ryan Seacrest, as he reveals that the 4 singers are moving immediately to the finals. While he says it is revealed in no particular order, when you reveal Sofronio Vasquez first, it's clear that America loves him enough that there is no need to leave his fate hanging. That's one from Team Buble. The next 2 artists represent Team Gwen and Team DOGG, Sydney Sturlas and Jeremy Below-8. Finally, the rookie coach's odds are in his favor as the final safe artist is Shy. That's 2 from Team Buble. With 4 singers left and only 1 spot available, America gets to watch Team Snoop's Christina Eagle, Team Gwen's Jan Dan, and Team Reba's Adam Bohannon and Danny Joseph fight for that instant save. Is it possible that the reigning queen will come up empty? I predicted that honor would fall to Gwen Stefani, but America loves that bubbly 16-year-old. Bohannon and Eagle stars stumble during their performances. To kick off the evening's safety performance is Christina Eagle. As the only country singer left in the competition, Eagle leans into the genre hard. With previous mentor Lainey Wilson's Heart Like a Truck, she holds steady in her wheelhouse. She does bring her style to the track, but it's hard not to hear Lainey Wilson in it. Eagle truly tries to give it her all, but it's not vocally showcasing her potential. She even tries to wail on that long note, but it exposes some pitch problems instead. There is something about the live shows that has caused Christina Eagle to struggle. Christina Eagle has the ability to be a superstar in the country scene. Her confidence is present, but this stage sadly engulfed her. Adam Bohannon was a true favorite when this season began. He's one of the strongest vocalists this season, so to see him in this position is unfortunate. In hopes of earning safety, Bohannon takes on Pretty Wings by Maxwell. He is truly selling his soul in this R&B hit. Bohannon is a recording artist. His voice is there. Regarding the physical performance, for the first time, Bohannon lets the stage overtake him. With the LED screen quite bright, it exposes very little but Bohannon and the vast emptiness. It feels a tad awkward. There is a lot of stumbling about that feels unfamiliar with this singer. If only one singer were leaving, Bohannon would be safe. This performance does not feel enough to save him. As The Voice entered its 26th season, the competition remained as fierce and exhilarating as ever. Episode 19 marked a significant milestone in this season's journey, as the remaining contestants delivered performances that would either secure their place in the finals or lead to their elimination. With tension running high, the stakes couldn't have been greater, and it all culminated in a heart-pounding instant save moment that left fans buzzing. The performance rundown episode 19 kicked off with a bang, with each of the remaining contestants performing their hearts out. Team Blake, Team Kelly, Team John, and Team Oriana all had strong contenders left in the competition, and every coach knew that one misstep could spell the end for their protégés. The night was packed with emotional ballads, powerful anthems, and even a few unexpected song choices that showcased the diversity of the singers still in the running. Team Blake came out swinging with country flair as his remaining contestant performed a soulful rendition of Garth Brooks's The Dance. The emotional performance struck a chord with the audience, reminding them why this singer had made it this far in the competition. Meanwhile, Team Kelly's star delivered a powerhouse vocal performance of Adele's Set Fire to the Rain, showcasing not only impeccable vocal control but also an undeniable stage presence. The judges praised both performances, but it was clear the audience was going to have the final say in who advanced to the next round. On Team John, a smooth and sultry R&B number had the audience swaying in their seats. John's contestant chose to perform All of Me by none other than their coach, adding a personal touch that resonated deeply. John Legend himself was visibly moved, and his contestant received glowing reviews from all the judges. Team Oriana counted with an electrifying pop performance, filled with energy and choreography that pushed her contestant to the edge vocally. Singing Lady Gaga's Bad Romance, they left it all on the stage. Tension mounts as elimination looms after the performances. The atmosphere in the studio became thick with anticipation. The coaches, visibly anxious, offered final words of encouragement to their contestants as they awaited the results. The host, Carson Daly, teased the upcoming results, building the suspense even further. As the results began to trickle in, it became evident that this episode would not disappoint in delivering dramatic twists and turns. A fan favorite from Team Kelly, surprisingly, found themselves in the bottom three, sending shockwaves through the crowd. Similarly, a consistent performer from Team Blake was also at risk of elimination. Fans across social media erupted, questioning how these seemingly strong contestants could have ended up in such a precarious position. The instant save round was looming, and it was clear that the audience would need to act quickly to save their favorite singer. The bottom three contestants had one more chance to prove they deserved to stay in the competition, each performing a final song in hopes of winning over America's vote. The instant save performances, the pressure was palpable as the bottom three singers stepped onto the stage for their final performances of the night. Each contestant was given one last opportunity to deliver a knockout performance and convince the audience to cast their vote in their favor. First up was the Team Blake contestant, who chose to sing Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats. The song was a bold choice, filled with attitude and energy, and the performance was met with enthusiastic applause. However, there were moments where the vocal execution faltered under the weight of the pressure, leaving some wondering if it would be enough to sway the voters. Next was the Team Kelly contestant, who took the stage with a heart-wrenching performance of Rise Up by Andra Day. The song's powerful message of resilience and hope seemed to resonate deeply, and the contestant's raw emotion was evident in every note. The judges, including Kelly, were visibly moved by the performance, and the audience's reaction suggested that this contestant had a strong shot at winning the instant save. Finally, the contestant from Team John delivered a soulful performance of A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. It was a risky song choice, but the contestant's smooth, controlled vocals and heartfelt delivery captivated the audience. John Legend beamed with pride,